Hello my friends, and welcome back to another video on the Kebos Ironman. This is going to be episode number 7. Last episode, I finally took my first stab at exploring the Shayzien crypt and was met with some very solid beginner's luck, managing to get both an adamant axe and a rune midhelm just inside 10 kills. The only gear upgrade I didn't manage to get was the Rune Scimitar, so getting my hands on one of these will be a primary focus for this episode. Now, the fastest way to get a Rune Scimitar would likely be to simply head back into the crypt and kill more undead creatures. However, I'm going to take a more passive approach. Instead of going back to the crypt, I'm thinking that my plan will be to continue hunting gangs instead. Not only do these things drop the Rune Scimitar and lots of nice supplies, but the notice board is also conveniently located right next to one of my best fletching spots, so while waiting for a gang to spawn in my region, I can put my new axe to good use and continue the 80 fletching grind for unlocking the magic shortbow. So if all goes according to plan, I should be able to essentially knock out 2 birds with 1 stone here. I can passively gain the Rune Scimitar through gangs, while also simultaneously knocking out a big chunk of the fletching grind. I'm thinking that every 20 minutes I'll go head over to the notice board just right over here to see if there is a gang located in my permitted region, and if there isn't, I can simply head back to these maple trees and knock out some woodcutting and fletching XP. So I think that's going to be the game plan for the next little while. 70 fletching, alright, so that's a pretty important level right there, is that allows me to make you longbows instead of short bows, which will be a really big XP increase. I don't think I'll go back to making yew bows just yet. I'll probably just stick with the maple trees for now, but once I get to about 80 woodcutting or so, and I can cut yew logs even faster, I might head back to Land's End and start doing that. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, just down here testing out the fletching XP rates at the yew trees, and our good old friend, the mysterious old man, has paid us a visit. Thank you very much. I will be taking those iron arrows off your hands. What? No! That's like the worst reward ever. I got 8 nature runes and an unknown amount of cash, because I already had a cash stack. I guess it's kind of deserved because all the previous maze randoms I've done have just been amazing for loot. No, it's the mime. I was so close to having back-to-back mazes. Oh, it has been a long time, my friends, but there is a school random event which is going to get me another farming level. So let's go ahead and use this. Make sure that's on the correct skill, which it is, and that is level 13 farming. Very, very beautiful to see. Our beautiful blue friend has granted us another XP lamp, which I will use right on farming once again, and this is going to be another level, I believe, which is officially level 14 farming. Let's see if that unlocks anything. Marntils. Okay, that's an important level actually, because that is one of the few herbs that I can actually utilize and convert into herblore experience, so that's quite nice. I'll be able to make antipoison potions and grow my own herbs now. Another nice thing about this is, while at the same time I also completed another milestone, which is the fact that I am now officially exactly halfway to level 80 fletching. Oh, wrong kind of scimitar, man. So close. That's the wrong one. No, they despawned already? Are you kidding me? So I now have the fletching level required to make one of these yew shields, which is quite nice, so I'll be curious to compare the stats with the current shield that I have, being the adamant kite shield. I don't think it'll even be any better, although maybe? Nah, not really. Maybe it's good for range though. Does it give a range bonus? I'm not really sure. -7, aw man, it just stays the same, so not really all that good, but it looks kind of cool. It kind of matches the Shayzien tier armor to some degree. I mean, the armor has that cool like gold trim on it, and that matches the overall color of the shield, so yeah, I guess it's not too bad. 80 woodcutting, that is so nice to see. That is the first level 80 skill on the account. Sadly, it doesn't unlock anything, but it's still the first one, so kind of a cool accomplishment there. Really happy about that. What a great start to the day. I only logged in 26 minutes ago and already got myself a book of knowledge. I don't think this is going to give me a level. No, it's not, but still a pretty good start to the day. That should give me a nice hefty chunk of farming XP, 210, and only 1 more XP random from level 15. Wait, are you serious? Are you serious? Next random event I get is a genie? Oh my gosh, today is a good day, my friends. That is going to be level 15 farming. Wow, that is quite lucky. I haven't had that happen yet, so that's kind of cool. Yes, just got the Mind Mask. Let's go. That's all I've ever wanted in this game. Whoa, that is kind of freaky looking. I almost look like Michael Myers. Gee. Just discovered a pretty nice little trick here at the shopkeeper. I didn't know this before, but you can tag any NPC that you want. I knew you could do it to like monsters and stuff, but it didn't occur to me that you could just do it to like regular old NPCs like the shopkeeper here. And I know this is kind of a first world problem, but since these NPCs look so alike, the amount of times that I click on the quartermaster instead of the shopkeeper was getting kind of ridiculous. I felt like 75% of the time I'd click on the wrong one, so kind of handy that I can go ahead and highlight this one right here and never have to accidentally click on the wrong one anymore. I don't think this level has any significance other than looking cool, but I mean, as I just said, it does look cool. And I can make rune arrows. One day. 7 years from now. That is a pretty solid haul from the last gang that I just did there. 146 compost, fair amount of gold bars, cosmic runes, a few pieces of black equipment that I can sell for some money. Overall, very nice loot. Are you serious? I can't even reach this guy. He spawned in a tile that I can't access. Oh, I've been scammed. I've had some pretty good luck finding gangs here at the Barbarian camp. Just took out another 2 full-size gangs and got some pretty nice loot, a fair amount of intelligence and 86 more cosmic runes. Okay, that's got to be some sort of like record for like fastest consecutive bird nest. That was quite something. I got this one with a hard clue like 7 seconds ago. I've never seen that happen before. Another chance at a rune square shield. Oh, a mithril scimitar. Well, that would have been really nice to get early on in the account. It's kind of useless to me now, but that would have been an amazing thing to get early on. Still kind of cool that it's something other than like a cabbage or a bucket, I guess. Let's quickly hop worlds and see if I can find another one in the next world up. Come on, please let there be another one. I love it when I can find multiple. Yes! That is what I like to see. Our blue friend has blessed us with yet another one of his magical lamps. I'm gonna use that straight on farming, and I'm just 1 XP random away from another farming level. 76 fletching, just 4 more levels to go. Even though these training manuals only give about 1,000 experience in each of my melee stats, they've been adding up quite a lot, so this is going to be yet another attack level. So far that's 2 attack levels just from killing gangs and trading in the intelligence, which is pretty good. It has been a long time since I've had one of these maze random events, so hoping this one will be worth it. I'll make sure I actually touch the orb thing. Please give me some arrows. Arrows are what I want the most, I'd say. Uh-oh. Did I just get runes and feathers? Oh, 87 death runes. You know, that's pretty good. Also, the feathers are kind of nice. So yeah, not too bad. I'll take that. 77 fletching, 3 levels to go. A very nice start to the day. Another genie coming in, and that is going to get me yet another farming level. Level, what is it again? 16 now. 78 fletching, getting ever so closer. Haven't really been recording all the woodcutting levels, but this is a pretty big one, level 85 coming in here. So getting pretty up there. I think one day it's even feasible for me to get 99 woodcutting on this account. Another really good start to the day. Our blue mythical friend has blessed us with yet another 160 farming experience. The time has finally arrived, my friends. I'm about to initiate the final stretch of this long and tedious grind. I'm right around the corner from being 80 fletching, either that or I'm at least 187k off, so a good ways to go, but just one more level. The final push is officially here. I cannot wait to show you guys how many longbows I've fletched. It's kind of insane how much money I'm about to make. The day continues to be kind to me. I began the day with a genie, and now I'm ending the day with a book of knowledge, and this is going to get me to level 17 farming as well. Very, very beautiful to see. Oh boy, I love people like this. They just hop into my world while I'm in the middle of fighting these guys, and they just plop down their cannon. Just the best feeling ever. Must resist urge to pray at altar. Ah, it's so tempting, man. But yeah, that would be cheating. Gotta make the long trip all the way back to Land's End. And yeah, if you hadn't guessed, I ran out of membership, so gonna be a long walk back. What? An emerald? What in the heck? I've never gotten anything like that before. I guess that confirms that you can, in fact, get rare drop table drops from these guys. Thank you very much, my beautiful blue friend, for the additional farming experience. Very much appreciated. Well, it appears my account is officially ruined. Guess I gotta restart now. I broke the rules. I have entered a non-permitted area. In all seriousness though, I think I spawned here because of them reworking the Hosidius portion of the map. I'm not sure why. I mean, I was in Shayzien, and Shayzien didn't get affected to my knowledge, did it? I don't think they like changed all that much. Yeah, it looks the same to me. I think I last logged out like right in this tent right here, so I'm not sure why it spawned me over here. This overall rework is looking pretty awesome though. I'm kind of jealous, I'm not gonna lie. I wish they would rework Shayzien a little bit. Not that it needs it that much, but some of the tents are still a little bit overly sized, like this one here and this one, and like this area right here with like 200 random soldiers doing jumping jacks or whatever. Yeah, I am really impressed with how they've reworked this area. It's looking really good. Huge props to the JMods that were in charge of this. As you can see, I'm just on the other account doing a little bit of exploration and kind of feeling a little bit jealous. I hope they eventually get to Shayzien, and at some point they gradually rework the entire region of Zaya, and yeah, and eventually get to my regions as well. I mean, look at this, even the small details. I love how the guards here are kind of like farmers. I love it. Oh yes, I got it! Oh, that took a long time. There it is, the Rune Scimitar. Holy smokes. Oh, that is a beautiful drop. That is a huge upgrade, and it's the biggest upgrade I'm going to get for a long time as well. I'm not entirely sure how many of these things I've killed, but it's more than the drop rate of 80. I think I've killed about 150 to 200, so it went a little bit dry, but that is some impeccable timing, because check this out. Just 20,000 experience off being 80 fletching, and finally having the ability to make my very own magic shortbow. So I'm going to have two major weapon upgrades in the same episode, and not only the same episode, but like within a few clips of one another as well. So that's really exciting. Oh man, I'm so happy to get this item. Okay, you've got to be joking me. Of course that would happen. Another one? What? So I go like 200 dry and then I get 2 within like 3 kills. I guess I should have seen that coming. I was not expecting that. Oh shoot, I turned the recorder off. Man, oh well. Yeah, there's another one just like that. Before I move on to anything else, let's go ahead and check out this stat increase. So with this one you get 27 strength bonus, and with this 47, 20 difference. Oh my goodness, that is so good to see. And then it also gives a really good slash bonus. This weapon was primarily for stab, plus 25 in stab, plus 12 in slash, and then this is plus 7 in stab, but 45 in slash. Man, I still can't get over the fact that I went like 150 to 200 gangsters dry, and then I get 2 Rune Scimitars, basically 3 kills apart, I think. Like, that's just crazy. I should have expected it though. Account's looking really strong though. Now I'll just need to finish off the magic shortbow and life will be good. It hardly even feels real, man. 80 fletching has finally been knocked out officially. It is now complete. It's kind of a surreal moment, honestly. I started this like over a month ago, and slowly and surely I've been chipping away at it, and I'm kind of proud of myself. I'm really not that well equipped for these long skilling grinds. I'm kind of a lightweight when it comes to them, so I'm really happy about this. Participating in the organized crime and killing gangs certainly helped with breaking up the monotony of the grind. That helped substantially. Like, I don't think I would have been able to survive this without it, so it was nice to take those breaks, but ultimately, I think this was somewhere between like a, I don't know, 50 and 75 hour grind. I haven't calculated it, but it took a really, really long time. I worked at it bit by bit every single day, and I am finally done. So let's go hit up the magic trees and acquire our first ever magic log so that I can quickly fletch it into a unstrung magic shortbow. Oh, and let's see that beautiful message. Oh, there it is. It's such a nice sight to see. Right before I go ahead and make the unstrung bow, I also thought it might be worth mentioning how much money I acquired during that grind, and yeah, it's quite crazy. 1.5 mil cash, and that's not it. I also got myself 6.6k unstrung yew longbows, totaling 2.5 mil. I haven't price checked this in a long time, so it's still kind of blowing my mind that it's worth that much, but yeah, money's not going to be an issue for a good long while. I think I'll just keep these in bow form instead of selling them for now, just in case. I don't imagine that I'll ever convert them into bows because I don't think I can get a hefty amount of bowstrings, but I'll just keep it like this as kind of like a reserve supply in case I ever need some more money. I think most of the money will go into construction anyway, because there's really no other use that I have that I can think of besides construction. First time ever entering the woodcutting guild. Oh, look, it's a task as well. Heck yeah. And for those relatively new to the series, yes, I am allowing myself access to the Woodcutting Guild for two main reasons. One being that I established it at the beginning of the series, so it's not something that I just made up on the spot recently. I planned from the beginning to have access here, and the other reason being that it's geographically contained within Land's End, which is in fact a permitted region of mine. Even though it's kind of associated with Hosidius in terms of the fact that you need favor, I'm still allowing myself access, because also keep in mind that the Farming Guild requires Hosidius favor, so I think both the guilds are just sort of like associated with Hosidius, but they're not really contained within the regions of Hosidius geographically. The moment of truth has arrived. Part 1 of 2 has been completed. Now for part 2, which consists of me hunting for the first ever bowstring on the account. Sadly, I do not have access to a spinning wheel, so making them myself isn't going to be an option, but thankfully, I have access to young implings, which drop them at an uncommon rate on their drop table, so I'm gonna need a little bit of RNG, but hopefully luck will be on my side. So gonna be heading back to the Farming Guild and hanging out in that back alleyway. I'm not sure how many of you remember, but I already used this method earlier in a previous episode and it worked pretty well. The spawn rates are pretty consistent, so with a little bit of time and effort, I should be able to get my hands on one in a pretty timely fashion. Ah, dang, the first impling I spotted, and it had to be a magpie. Ah, I wish I could catch those. One day, man, one day. No, don't go over there. It's so boring over there. It's just a bunch of gray rock and ash. Come back to this lush, green, inviting field. Yes, yes, come back over here and give me the meat pizza. Hey, look at that. Looks like our blue friend is here to wish us luck on the impling grind. Thank you very much. Is this going to get me a farming level? I haven't really kept track. Oh, it is, just barely. That's 18 farming. Very nice. I really need to train my hunter up. Oh, this sucks. I hate having to look at these and not being able to catch them. Oh man, the first dragon impling has been spotted. I was not expecting that. Oh, and a young impling. Maybe I can actually get something. This is not a bad world. If only, man. That's cool to see my first one, though. Jeez, I don't need that. Don't fly over the water. No, don't do that. Alright, he can't get away. There's not any water. Come on, run. Come on, man. Bowstring, bowstring, bowstring. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There was nothing I could do. That was so frustrating. I had no run energy whatsoever. Like, there was nothing I could do. He was just baiting me. Alright, good. Now, make this worth it. Yes, it was worth it! Oh my gosh, there it is! I guess patience pays off sometimes. Look at that. I waited for him to come back, and he rewarded me with a beautiful bowstring. Now, if you were wondering, yes, I do in fact need more than one, because I am only level 1 range, which means that I'll need to slowly upgrade my bows while training. So I'm going to have to start with the standard bow, then of course work my way up all the way to magic, and I'll need 6 bowstrings in total. I know obviously it's going to be a while till I can actually use it, but I just can't resist. Let's go ahead and make it right now. And there it is, magic short bow achieved. Now, of course, the next bowstring that I get will obviously go towards making a regular short bow so I can start training up my range. Once again, though, I know it's kind of weird for me to have made the magic short bow first, but I sort of just had this uncontrollable urge. Kind of hard to explain. I've been working on it for so long towards being able to make one that I just wanted to get it out of the way and see it in the inventory. So yeah, I couldn't really control myself there. I do plan on staying here at the Farming Guild for a good amount of time though, hunting down some more implings, so I suspect it won't be too difficult for me to obtain some more bowstrings. At least that's the plan. If I go dry, then that would be rather unfortunate and my plan will have essentially backfired. There's also a few other pieces of range related gear dropped by some of the other implings that I plan on searching for, but I'll get into those more in the next episode. For now, I'm going to cut this one here. 2 really significant gear upgrades achieved in the same video feels pretty damn good, and there should be a fair few more right on the horizon. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed this one. The clan chat is always open if you ever want to join, and I'll see you all in the next one.